Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Battle Brothers, me, Cornish-Knight, as we continue our campaign. Right, so, we've got a bit of money. We need to figure out where we want to go. I want to try and check out this area here, which means that we're going to need to go up to Urnwall, because if we try and press straight across, it would just take us too long. So, I'm going to go here. It'll cost us a little bit of cash. Grab some more food on the way. Is it a nice job? No, not interested. I don't really do... I'm not really interested in doing like delivery jobs anymore. They don't tend to be worth it. Oh, there's a good amount of brigands up there. I could fight them. But that'll waste time. Right, so what we want to do, we want to get some of that. I don't need dogs here that's worth picking up. I might just grab some dogs. So I keep on complaining how about I never have enough hounds to basically send after fleeing troops or whatnot. So he can have that. He can have that. He can have one as well. How long will that last us? 8 days. I'm going to grab as much food as possible. That money will allow us to do. And then we're going to head off in this direction. While travelling, the land car gets stuck by birdshit. Could this be an omen? It is a good thing. Excellent. The irony is that actually is a belief, like a folk omen. If a bird like basically relieves itself upon your person. Let's see what we've got in here. A few leaders, lots of raiders, some marksmen. Well, that's going to be a fun fight to deal with. I'm surprised we haven't got a job to wipe these guys out by these blokes. Well, these guys to wipe these guys out. Right, so we've got enough food to last us 6 days. That's only if it's kept fresh. You can organise like what food you guys eat, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so we could say... Yeah, it's hard to tell. The food mechanic in this system is a bit all over the place. Right, go for here. Same, and I don't mind goblin skirmishes, but like the ambushes, that's the one thing about the goblin faction I loathe beyond anything is the goblin ambushes. They're just so overpowered. They're beyond overpowered, and it means it's one of the things I dislike fighting about facing the greenskins is that like they just come with a ton of goblin ambushes, and they just literally just sit back at range and pelt you with poisonous arrows, and it's just not fun at all. Alright, let's try and get this map cleared. The sooner we do it, the better. Okay, another orc settlement. Let's check down here. Another orc. These aren't settlements, these are actually cities. Which are main spawning areas for the orc nation, which are never fun. So we've got 5 days of food left. And I need to basically clear out this whole area, because when the green skin, like, as I said, I'm aiming to try and do the green skin event if possible, but the actual the main DLC, the Northman DLC, which has become such a large piece of DLC, it's now actually a paid-for piece of DLC because it's got so much stuff put into it. That's dropping on the 8th, and though it is compatible with saved games, the developers have basically said that due to the amount of content in the new DLC, like with backgrounds and new events and new mid-game bosses and end-game bosses and champions you can hunt down and all the other fantastic stuff they have said about it, that they recommend that you start a new game from scratch. You give your men a break to decide to scout the forest. If this is too much, you crawl forward and get a better look to a branch snap under your weight. The little man steps instantly and looks towards you with a herd of prey. One yells and gibberish, a lot of them skip and hop away, driving to the tree holes and the bushes. When you go down to see them, you find nothing. You vanish entirely. You got to the stump and find a toad impaled by the head of a dagger and a mushroom gone. Strange. Forest imp, like gnomes, perhaps. Okay, so that's the sea coming up there, and there's mountains. I mean, I got enough money to last me about a month, so it's not too bad. I just want to try and get the majority of this region mapped. And dire wolves, 9 of them. I wish there were werewolves. That would be really cool. I am one of the staunch holders of the belief that it'd be really good if there was actually a proper beast faction, so you had like dryads and werebears, or like maybe like more like, I know people say, oh, the more magical stuff that people have put into the game, the less sort of like medieval it becomes. Well, even the base game had some pretty far-fetched stuff. Like the moment you have like undead roaming around in it, I always argue the moment you put like undead into the game, it's the moment where realism sort of goes out the window, in my opinion. Because you can't get any more fanciful than the undead. I know people say, oh, have it low fantasy, no magic, which I agree with. But at the same time, I do think they did a really good job with this game. This is the thing I'm finding really annoying. All the places that are spawning are just like berserker strongholds, which is just no fun to deal with at all. Yeah, berserkers. Berserkers everywhere. Great. How's the food situation? We've got 2 days worth. We're actually pretty far out from civilization. I'm going to have to start making my way back. We should be able to get back with the food we have. Yeah, we should be okay. So we scouted out most of the map. There's some bits down here I haven't taken care of, but this is one of the things that I do wish they would implement into the game. Would be that you'd have a slider, like a slider saying how much of the world was sea, because, like, for example, I don't know, I just find it a real waste that, like, it's a good, like, at least a good quarter of the map is taken up by ocean. And there's no boats, there's no... I mean, it'd be cool if you could, like, if there was actually, like, boats you could get onto and travel about. Maybe have, like, seaborne encounters where you're fighting, like, ship against ship, like, 2 ships, like, slammed together, then you're fighting over, like, over the decks of the 2 ships. Or if it's, like, you versus sea monsters kind of thing, stuff getting up onto your ship and you're having to fight them off. That would be really cool. But I do think, like, it'd be nice if they just had boats, even if it's just like, even if it's not even implemented, if it's just like how they used to do it in some of the like Total War stuff, where like it's just, for all extensive purposes, it's just armies but just on water with a different token. That would be really nice to see. I'm going to grab some more arrows. Because as it stands, it's a bit, the beast size of trees roam these lands. Hunt for Savanians and Ludworms, hunt around the swamp regions, the Ruben Glade and other regions, return any time to get paid. Well, no, not really. I've never actually fought one of the Ludworms. Oh, cool. Yeah, okay, fine. I wish more of those stuff. This is the one thing, that's something else I will mention. I think you should be able to like negotiate price for stuff, because as it stands, it's a bit. A lot of the trophies, like I know you can turn them into stuff, but it would be useful. Unbeholds. You paid more. Hunt down the unbeholds. Go fighting goblins isn't cheap. The ancient remains southeast, so that's earnest. So there's going to be something spawned goblins down here, or we could go after the Umberhulks. I don't like Umberholds. They're one of the factions which really need to get reworked. One of the units that need to get heavily reworked. As they stand at the moment, they are pretty broken. The fact that they can jump like obscene distances. Right, we need to actually do some work soon. Could just head up here and see what we've got. At least the undead are no longer like expanding their range of influence, which is nice. They're patrolling around there. Burnt down, marauding greenskins. Get some training kicked off. That done. I need to buy a heavy crossbow, really. I need to buy, and I don't have one here at all, so there was no point in me even bother looking, really. We need work, though. I'm not going to go through here because of the sheer amount of undead that this place pops out. Even with the event finished and the Empire no longer, the Fallen Empire no longer sort of roaming about doing MacGuffins. Nope, that'll be hunting down. Yeah, that's going to be a nasty fight. What's this? Destroy the cruel stocks, garrison southeast of Hammer. Where's Hammer? So they're talking about here. Oh, I hate goblins. But it is a lot of cash. Fine. We'll do it. Bunch more food and more tools. Because this is going to be nasty. Fighting goblins always is. Plus now they're in the hills, which is going to be an even worse fight for me. But I need that cash, really. Could try and clear out those ruins and put them to bed. That could be our objective. They're dug in here deep. Some ambushes, many wolf riders. Okay, so that's not too bad, he says before he dies screaming. Who's got the best range defense? Problem is we're going to have the units to have the best range defense, because obviously goblins. I know I gave him a hammer. I could give him a spear, help keep some of the creatures away. That should be okay, that should be okay. The problem is it's going to be a nasty fight because we're approaching from the hills. So what, it's some ambushers and many riders. That's an ambush. Really? Form up. Ah, really? This actually may be where our game ends, to be honest, folks. I can't get up there. Can't disengage. Get up here and hold the line. Where's the other... Oh, the other goblin's up there. Didn't realise that. Just my luck. There's no easy way for me to get down. I need to try and reorganise. Because I need to try and get him to here as quickly as possible. Oh, there's that guy. Can I get down? Is there any way for me to get down? No. Gotta release a hound and buy myself some time. Hopefully they'll go after the dog. Man, this is a nasty ambush. Ouch. That was lucky. Problem is I can't disengage anywhere. I suppose I could disengage and get to high ground here. Okay, so where are they? They're all around here. Now, do I want to release another dog? Yeah, we'll release another dog. Buy us some time. Man, this is a bad setup. Ah, poison. Buy us time. Right. We can't hit any of those, but we can hit that guy. You go and deal with the archer up there. And you can move this way. You just try and drive the range units away, because they'll just rip us to pieces otherwise. Getting really tired of those goblins. I shall avenge you, my brethren. Reload. And I'm gonna put some arrows into this guy. Come on, you can't shoot this guy. Kill him and go this way. That missed. Spectacularly so. He's pinned, he's pinned. That guy's dead. Right. Oh, he's fleeing, is he? Okay. The goblins will probably start to flee at this point because there's so few of them left. But I'm not going to give them the pleasure of running away because they cause me no end trouble. So we're going to get here. I'm going to put that into that guy. Man, this is a nasty fight. Rush here to support. Well, at least I got that guy. kill him. One goblin will escape, but hey-ho. It is just how it is. Oh, some of them will escape. I doubt I'll be able... No, I won't be able to get this one. This one's going to flee. Run them down quickly. He's going to run off the board. Reload. He's done, he's done, he's done. Yeah, it's over. Man, I came close to really losing that archer. And we got jumped in an ambush, which sucked. Yeah, we like... How close did we come to losing the archer? Pretty close. All of our guys got hurt. So that's not great. Bring up the Stronghold troops so they can just basically take the place. But yeah, you can see what I meant, folks, like how goblins are just nasty. I'm going to put a cut in here quickly because the video has gone on much longer than I wanted. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you're subscribed, please press the subscription button, and I'll see you again next time, folks. Goodbye.